Incremental routines. Let's continue with the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time for repairing collection. Fowl doesn't cover that, but if you have two collections, or, well, even if you only have one collection, this is still a thing. You can go to the main menu, File, and Repair Collection, or Ctrl F12. Then, Supermemo is very old, works in a very weird ways, and it's like the old Windows or the hard disk drives. I think you may have not experienced that if you're young, when there were mechanic hard disk drives. Then after the usage, they were fragmented, and you had to do the defragmentation time to time, or in any other database, this will happen. So long story short, after some time, you may want to rebuild your collection from scratch. So, for instance, here we'll build the registries from scratch to see if there's some issue or whatever, and it's fixed. Same for file space, repetition history, and so on. Then what I suggest is always click on Detailed. This already checks all of the boxes but 3. To make a backup, I don't suggest to even use this functionality, the backup. We will see soon what I suggest instead. Translation. You need what's called the translation registry, an obscure and arcane feature that we're not going to use, so don't worry about it. And the lexicon, which is, it's a feature that, okay, it's there, but it's so resource consuming that it defeats the purpose of its existence. So you can neglect its existence. So what you can do, Detailed, and then you run it. And it will take a while. Now I won't do it because my collection is huge, and it will take more than half an hour. Then, you will see the timestamp of the last time you ran this collection repair. I'm using a backup, by the way, and this was August 16th, so about 2 weeks. There's no rule of thumb, there's no best option. What I suggest is to use the common sense. If you have done a lot of changes on your collection, that you applied a lot of templates, or you have deleted templates, concepts, whatever, I will run that. Everything that you do major, I will run a backup. I will run a collection repair. That you see that something is acting weird, you don't know why, you cannot explain, do a detailed collection repair. And even if you just do your daily repetitions, time to time, I suggest to do it, regardless. Because Supermemo will build up all of those very little issues. Then, when you run this collection repair, you will get the report that basically is recover and the date, which happens to be the last time, if you remember, was August 16th. And you have all of this. I'm not going to cover this in detail because I already did. So in this case, about half an hour. Then, I suggest some videos that I did in the past. There's one trick that you can dramatically increase the speed of the collection repair with a single trick, using the Windows antivirus or something like that. In my case, this makes it twice as fast. So the time I need is half. I did 27 minutes, my collection, and without this trick, it was 55 minutes. And if you watch my videos about Terrence Wickman's, I covered this in detail here and there, and especially the format. If you're curious, you have in extreme detail 42 minutes for the Supermemo file structure well explained, if you're curious. It's not required for this course, but just if you want to dig deeper, here you go. A lot of material to go through. That's all for now. See you in the next video.